Hey guys, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I am Summer from Summer Sweet Shop, and I'm here to show you how to make easy Peep cookies with your kiddos. So I'm excited that you have joined us today. Here are just some things that we need to get started and that you need throughout this. So I've got my cookies already made from my little Peep cookie cutter. This is a Wilton cookie cutter that I got. You can also use, Ann Clark has one as well. So they're pretty easy to get a hold of, but I have that. I've got my cookies already made. I've got my white sanding sugar. This, I believe I got this, it says Christmas party. I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. So pretty easy to find, like your white sanding sugar. And then I've got my different colors. So I've got 3 different colors. I've got my purple, and I've got an outline form, and I've got my flood icing, and then I've got my pink, and then I have the teal, and then I've got the brown. We're going to use this brown to make the eyes on our Peep. So first we're going to do our pink one. Oh, almost forgot, coffee filters. All right, we're going to use this with our sanding sugar, and I'm going to show you a really cool technique to use with that. So let's go ahead and take our pink icing, and we're going to outline our little cookie here. And this is outline icing. It is like toothpaste consistency. And I'm just using this with a tipless bag. The tipless bags are great because then you don't have to use a tip to cut your bags. And so it makes it super easy to get your supplies that you need. And so I'm just following along. See, notice how far up I'm coming away from the cookie. And you're basically just like getting ahead of the cookie, and you want to tell your icing where to go. All right. So now I'm going to grab, I've got my outline, I'm going to grab my flood icing. And I like to start from the outside and work my way in. This one's a little bit darker pink than what the outline was. When I made the icing yesterday, I just made it a little bit darker. And so you're just going to fill it in like so. I'm going to take my scribe. You can use a scribe like this. I do have these in my store on summersweetshop.com, or a toothpick, and even a knife works just as well. So just know that. So you don't want to fill this up too much because you're going to add your sanding sugar to this little guy. So just make sure that you don't overflow your cookie. And so here's where our coffee filter comes in. So we've got our little Peep. I'm going to shake it just to give it, smooth out all of that icing. I'm going to take my Peep, I'm going to put him right in the center of the coffee filter. And I'm going to sprinkle all of this around. So I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can do this too. So this is just the first way. All right, so we're going to shake it off there. All right, so now you take what was in, as I spill it everywhere, so what was in your sanding sugar in your coffee filter, and just pour it right back into your little cup there, and we'll use it for our next one. So there's one. Oh, let's put his eyes on. He might be overflowing. I might have gotten him a little too full. He's just going to be a chubby little Peep. All right, so then I'm just going to take my brown icing and do 2 little dots here for the eyes and then the nose. So there is our pink Peep. All right, so now we're going to do our purple. We got our purple one here. We're going to outline him as well. I've got the outline icing. And we're just going around his little ears. Your outline icing is like toothpaste consistency, and your flood icing is like maple syrup. So you want to remember that, and you want to make sure that you're using the right one at the right time. All right. So let's fill it in with our flood icing here. And I'm just flooding from the outside and working my way in towards the middle. Sorry if you can probably hear cartoons on in the background. Hashtag quarantine with kids. All right, so I'm just moving my icing around. This one I tried not to fill up too much. Again, I'm going to show you with the teal how you can use a thicker icing and use a 1 consistency icing to do the same effect if you don't want to make your outline and flood consistency. I'm going to show you how to do that. So, let's see. I'm going to use a shallow bowl here, and I'm going to pour my sprinkles into the bowl like so. So this is just another technique to show you how to do this. Oh, I had to open this. All right. So I'm just going to push it all kind of to the center, kind of get it a little level. And then I'm going to take my Peep and I'm going to plop them down upside down in the icing. And I'm not letting them go. Whoop, let's get that end. There we go. So there is another way to do your easy Peep. These are great for kids because they love the sprinkles. And honestly, I think with the sugar crystals, they the cookies taste even better. So we're just going to take our brown again and do our little dots for the eyes. And there you go. So that's our purple Peep. And now let's do our one with, this is just like a thicker 20-second icing. And so it's just kind of an icing in between, it's in between flood icing and outline icing. It's probably more on the thinner side, but it totally works as well. And I'm just quickly flooding these because once you flood them, they're going to, or once you put your sanding sugar on, you're not going to notice any of those places that might not be straight lines. So that's another reason why these are just fantastic and perfect for kids. So, all right, so we're just going to move this around. So you can see that it's not spreading out as much as our other ones did, as our pink and purple did. And sometimes that's better because you don't want it to overflow. And so I shouldn't have any trouble and have any worries about this one overflowing. All right. So we're going to take them. I'm going to pour my sanding sugar back in my little cup here. And then I'm going to use my coffee filter again because that trick that just works really well. Bridget at Bake It 350 is the one that taught me that. And so I'm just going to sand or pour the sanding sugar on our little Peep. Give it a little shaky shake. Move that to the side, and there he is. Is he not so cute? Let's give him some eyes. Oh, my pink one over here is overflowing a little bit. But there you go, and we got him. So that is all you need to make your like easy Peep cookies, perfect for little ones, for any kiddos, especially while they're home and they're looking for things to do. Hope that was helpful for you guys. I'll look back here and see if there is anyone that had any questions. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer those. But those are just my Tip Tuesday for today. Things for kids, things that are easy for kids. And I enjoyed this so much. I hope this was helpful. And I will look forward to seeing you guys next Tuesday. Have a good one.